Good evening and salutations, my GH fans. So this is gonna be kind of a weird review. Well, not sort of weird review, but it's kind of gonna be a little bit of notes and off the cuff. So let's start with the glaring part in the beginning of it. So Molly wound up hooking up with Brando because well, let's be honest, we all knew that was gonna happen. Sam came by because she's found out that TJ's in the hospital, so she came straight to Molly's place. And Molly and Sam are talking, and she's like, "All right, I gotta move my car," and Molly was like, "Give me 5 minutes." And Brando just walked on out the room, just walked on out the room, and I was just like, you know what? I mean, to be honest, I wasn't surprised. I mean, Molly was looking at the dude pretty damn hard, like really hard. Um, she's gonna feel like shit. Well, actually, to tell you the truth, throughout the episode. Anyway, so Cyrus goes to the Metro Court, and he's like, could you charge my drinks to my room? Well, Carla's like, yeah, sure, no problem, whatever. At this point, she doesn't know who Cyrus is. And so she's like, what's the name under? And he's like, Cyrus. Like, wow, okay, so you didn't waste any time to sit there and try to start intimidating people. And Carly's just, keeping it cool. It's like, listen, we have no more rooms for you, bro. We got no more rooms for you. Everything is booked. Crazy, I know, but you're gonna have to find somewhere else, like Seattle or something. And before Cyrus can really kind of be like, hey, what's going on? What do you mean you're booked? Oh, your Sonny's wife. Oh, okay. Jason steps in like, yo, is there a problem? I mean, it almost looked like there's a problem. I mean, it can't be a problem, right? Because I mean, it's not a problem, right? Right, Cyrus? We're just gonna, and Cyrus like, we gotta talk. Mom, Carly gets a text about the whole meeting for Wiley. So she heads out, and Jason's like, no, I'll make sure that everything is taken care of. So, they talk for a little bit, Cyrus and Jason, and it's probably the best part for me because, Jason's like, you keep getting your stuff blown up again and again and again. I mean, your associates is gonna start to lose confidence in you, and you just don't want that. I mean, just imagine all your stuff just constantly getting blown up over and over again. And Cyrus like, listen, you blow up on my shit all you want. I ain't going. I ain't leaving. I ain't going nowhere. And Jason's like, all right. And then another commercial break, whatever, come back, and I'm not gonna lie, I chuckled so much because Jason's like, yo, your stuff is in the lobby, so you might want to go and pick it up. And Cyrus is like, so I'm sorry, it was so funny. He was like, so am I gonna have an unfortunate accident once I leave the parking lot, or like what's good? And Jason's like, you shouldn't have came here. So, whatever happens, happens. Bro, I mean, I can't control, nature. But I don't know. I really like Cyrus. I really like Cyrus. The sad thing is that scene wasn't supposed to be funny. I don't feel like it wasn't supposed to be funny, but I think it was the funniest thing that I've seen GH in a while. Besides, well, I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, it was funny. He was just like, so he was like, am I gonna make it to the parking lot, or am I gonna have an unfortunate accident? And Jason was just like, he didn't even try to like hide anything. He was like, bro, you shouldn't have came here. Shouldn't have came Port Charles. So whatever happens, happens. And I know I'm kind of going all over the place a little bit, but I mean, not really that much happened. So they start having a strategy meeting about Wiley. You got Michael and Sasha and Sunny and Diane. Then Carly joins the mix. And honestly, to tell you the truth, there really wasn't a lot. So Martin Gray's gonna be representing Nell, no surprise. And you know, she filed a lawsuit. She filed a lawsuit against Bobby and Monica. She wants to target Michael's grandmothers, so that way she can have some sort of leverage to try to get back Wiley, or try to form a compromise or some shit like that. She's holding them hostage, pretty much legal hostage, and you know, all they sit there and say is, well, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And Diane said she was gonna try to work on trying to make sure that even though the lawsuit may get filed, that it doesn't go anywhere. I don't know how she's gonna do that, but we'll just wait and see. And that was pretty much about it. Towards the end, after Diane, I think it's going or some shit like that. They, Carly comes in. Carly's like, listen, this whole thing is about me. You know, she's doing this, getting back at, going at Bobby, going at, Monica, because it's all a game and it's all towards me, and we're gonna finish it right now. And, Michael's like, well, that didn't sound good. That's literally what he said. He said that didn't sound good. So, I guess next episode is gonna get pretty crazy. Yeah, no, I'm going a little out of order. So Cyrus kept his promise. He let TJ go after some bumps and bruises and chloroform, and that was about it. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm not gonna lie, they're probably the most nicest hostage people that they could have got, because I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I know it's a soap opera, but when I saw like a little bit of bruising on him, I was like, oh, that's it? Wow. Cyrus is getting soft. Shit, Cyrus is getting soft. You didn't look like you really worked them over at all, but okay, whatever. So, they're waiting for him to wake up. Jordan and Curtis is waiting for him to wake up. And he wakes up, and Chase is there. And Chase starts asking questions like, what's going on? And he's just like, I don't know. I couldn't see their faces. I got dropped off. They beat me or whatever. Then they just kind of left me alone. And then next thing I know, I woke up here. So pretty much no help whatsoever. I guess Chase is gonna take another crack at it, because at first he was like, I'm gonna go back in there, and Jordan's like, nah, I handle it. And Chase is pretty much just like, what, do you got your damn mind? You know how that would look, how bad it would look if we even actually got these people? And Jordan's like, yeah, you're right. She's there with Sam or whatever. She looks at Sam as though Sam is supposed to have the answer, which I thought was a little off. Like, when Chase is like, listen, this wouldn't look good if we do catch the people that kidnapped TJ. And Jordan looks at Sam like, yeah, you're right. Is she the commissioner? Is she your lawyer? Like, why are you... Okay. But then after Chase leaves, because Chase's like, we're gonna find the people that's responsible, and Jordan's like, that's what I'm afraid of. So Miss Willow, Kelly, start calling her, no, Willow, really want to start calling her fucking Kelly. Willow, walks into, Nina's office, and once again, she's like, Nina, you need to do something. Nina's like, I can't, because she's not a public figure, so there's nothing that I can do, and plus, again, blah, 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 it will make the case worse. But before they can really get into it, and granted, before that started, Willow was asking Nina some personal questions. about her long lost daughter or some shit. But Nell walks in, and Willow's like, "The hell are you doing? Why would you hire this woman?" Now we all know, and for people who don't know, um, Nina's idea is to have Nell work for Nina and to self-incriminate herself because she can't do anything as far as smearing her in the public eye, and it will probably make the case, the custody case, even worse. So she is going to keep a close eye on her. That's the idea. Just for anybody who doesn't really know. So yeah, Willow's like, "What the hell are you doing?" And Nina's like, "I don't run my decisions through you, like ever." Um, and so Tate walks off, and even before then, Nell's like, Wiley is nothing to you. Like, you don't matter. You're not a factor. Why are you even here for? Now, Willow walks off. Because she doesn't know the plan, and there's only a handful of people that know about this so-called plan that Nina got cooking up her sleeve. So we'll see how that plays out. And honestly, oh, so right when Brando walks out of Molly's room, I guess. Molly's like, "Listen, whatever happened last night was a mistake. Didn't happen. It never happened. Keep your damn mouth shut." And Mike Brando gets to the garage and he starts thinking about her and everything like that. And I'm like, bro, she's not hot, but okay. He was literally sitting there just daydreaming about that shit. Like, still remember when I met her. She's so hot and so incredible. And I'm like, okay, not my type, but okay, you do you. But he also seemed like he was a little kind of crushed a little bit, like, damn, I wonder what her patriarchy, fucking thoughts are on that, where, I don't know, I just felt like she was kind of just treated the dude like trash, to some extent, because she was like, it's not your fault or whatever, but, this can never happen. And of course, she meets, TJ in the hospital, and TJ is just at the saying, "Listen, I'm sorry for just storming off," making her feel guilty, like he should. And he pretty much says, "Listen, you don't want to get married, I do, so we're gonna find a compromise. We're gonna be domestic partners." And from what I understand from domestic partners, and this is my whole take on it, if you live with someone for more than 5 years, technically you're sort of legally married without actually going through the marriage process. So Tita's like, "Listen, we can do that and that could work out." And Molly is just feeling guilty. The whole time she's like, "Oh, I thought that you checked out on me and I didn't know and I lost faith." Of course she's not gonna wind up telling them. But prediction time real quick, because this recap is kind of long. So I predict that Molly is just going to try to sweep this shit under the rug until she finds out that she's pregnant. This is just a guess because that's how the cat always gets let out of the bag. And there's just no way of you trying to pass off that child with your black boyfriend off with him. It's just not gonna work out. But yeah, that's what I predict. What's gonna happen is that she's going to get pregnant and she is going to be forced to tell the truth. So yeah, that's pretty much just looking over my notes to make sure I didn't actually forget anything. But yes, that's pretty much the end. That's pretty much the wrap for GH. As far as the recap, tomorrow's gonna be pretty interesting. You could probably turn this off at this point if you want. Cyrus, I really hope that he sticks around. I really hope that he sticks around. He has a way. He has a way of being serious when it's necessary and being hilarious when it is so needed. Again, when he told Jason, he was like, "So, am I gonna have an unfortunate accident when I try to leave the parking lot?" I'm sorry, I can't help. That was the funniest thing that he said since when him and Jordan was talking, and he was like, "Those aren't my drugs. I was just holding for a friend." It's just something about his comedic timing that just works. I don't know who this guy is. I'm gonna have to look this guy up and see what else he's been in, because I really like this dude, and I haven't liked a villain in a while. I haven't liked a villain going back that wasn't part of the main cast since the Balkan. And if you know about the Balkan, and if you know about the Balkan, you know how far I go back. Which, by the way, I really want them to maybe do a flashback about that instead of going back like last year. And that's when they met Sean Butler. Which, by the way, Curtis called to let Sean know about TJ. Now, in the comments, if anyone could write down and let me know what is the deal, because TJ is, I guess, Thomas's son, but yet Sean Butler acts as a surrogate father, and Curtis is now acting like his father, even though he's... Just tell me what's going on with that, because I'm a little confused. I'm not gonna lie, there was a point I did stop watching. I stopped watching General Hospital for a little bit, and when I came back, that's when Sean was working for Sonny as his new enforcer. So yeah, if anyone can help fill in the blanks on that. And this was definitely among my favorites episodes. Honestly, to tell you the truth, anytime that you got Cyrus there, it's gonna be a great it's gonna be a great episode. So yeah, that will do it for the recap. I can probably go on and on and on about that scene, but that will do it for the recap. So, as I say always, ever so humbly, thanks for watching the review. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. I really do appreciate that. And also I want to, give a shout out again to Brock TV, because he, helped me get some views and some subs, and I do appreciate that. I may actually watch a little bit of his review. Great guy. He does his reviews in a very methodical way, and I'm just kind of scatterbrained to an extent. But yeah, have a good day, good night, depending on when you're watching this. Be safe, wash your hands, all that good shit. And I will catch you in the next review.